you and thank you. The model prayer. Now it came to pass when he sees that one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray as John has also taught his disciples. So he said to them, when you pray, say, Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day by our daily bread and forgive us of our sins, for we also forgive everyone who is indebted to us. And do not lead us in temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. A friend comes at midnight, and he said to them, Which one of you shall have a friend, and go to him at midnight and say to him, Friend, lend me 3 loaves, for a friend of mine has come to me on this journey, and I have nothing to set before him. And he will answer from within and say, Do not trouble me, the door is not shut, and my children are with me in my bed. I cannot rise and give to you. I say to you, though, he will not rise and give to him because he is his friend. Yet because of his persistence, he will rise and give him as many as he needs. Keep asking, seeking, and knocking. So I say to you, ask and it will be given to you. Seek, you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. If a son asks for bread from any father among you, he will give him as a stone, or as if he has asked for a fish, he will give him a serpent instead of a fish. Or if he asks for an egg, he will offer him a scorpion. If then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly Father give this Holy Spirit to those who ask him? A house divided cannot stand. And he was casting out a demon, and it was mute. So it was, when the demon had gone out, that the mute spoke, and the multitudes marveled. But some of them said, He cast out demons by Beelzebub, the ruler of the demons, offers testing thought from him, a sign from heaven. But he, knowing their thoughts, said to them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and the house divided against its house falls. If Satan also divide against himself, how will his kingdom stand? Because you say, I cast out demons by Beelzebub. And if I cast out demons by Beelzebub, by whom do your sons cast them out? Therefore they will be your judges. But if I cast out demons with the finger of God, surely his kingdom has come upon you. When a strong man, fully armed, guards his own place, his goods are in peace. But when a stronger than he comes upon him, and he overcomes him, he takes from his own armor, in which he trusted, and divides his spoils. He who is not with me is against me, and he who does not gather with me scatters. An unclean spirit returns. When an unclean spirit goes out of man, he goes through dry places seeking rest and finding none. He says, I will return to my house for which I came. And when he comes, he finds it swept and put in order. Then he goes and takes with him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Keeping the word, and it happened as he spoke these things that a certain woman from the crowd raised her voice and said to him, Blessed is the womb bore you and the breast which nursed you. And he said more than that, Blessed are those who hear the word of God and keep it, seeking a sign. And while the crowds were thickly gathered together, he began to say, This is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, and no sign will be given to you, except the sign of Jonah the prophet. For as Jonah became a sign to the Ninevites, so also the Son of Man will be to his generation. The queen of the south will rise up in judgment with the men of the generations and condemn them, where she came for the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And indeed, a greater than Solomon is there. The men of Nineveh will rise in judgment with the generation and condemn it, for they repented at the preaching of Jonah, and indeed a greater than Jonah is here. The lamp of the body. No one, when he has lit a lamp, puts it in a secret place or under a basket, but on the lampstand, that he who comes in may see the light. the lamp of the body in the eye. Therefore, when the eye is good, your whole body is also full of light. But when your eye is bad, your body is full of darkness. Therefore, take heed that the light which is in you is not darkness. If then your whole body is full of light, having no part dark, the whole body will be full of light, as when the bright shining of a lamp gives you light. Woe to the Pharisees and lawyers. As he spoke, a certain Pharisee asked him to dine with him. So he went and sat down to eat. When the Pharisee saw it, he marveled that he had not first washed before dinner. Then the Lord said to him, Now you Pharisees make the outside of the cup and a dish, but if your inward part is full of greed and wickedness. Foolish ones did not. He who made the outside make the inside also. But rather give alms of such things as you have, then indeed all the things are clean to you. But woe to you, Pharisees, for you tittlement and rule of all manner of herbs and pass by justice of the glove of God. These you ought to be done without leaving the others undone. Woe to you, Pharisees, for you love the best seats in the synagogues and greetings in the marketplaces. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you are like grave, which are not seen. The men who walk over them are not aware of them. Then one of the lawyers answered and said to him, Teacher, by saying these things you reproach us also. And he said, Woe to you also, lawyers, for you have loaded men with burdens hard to bear, and you are yourselves do not touch the burdens with one of your fingers. Woe to you, for you build the tombs of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. In fact, you bear witnesses that you approach the deeds of your father, till your deed killed them, and you build their tombs. Therefore, the wisdom of God also said, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they will kill to persecute. God, the blood of the prophets which was shed from the foundation of the world that we required of this generation, for the blood of Abel to the blood of Zachariah, who perished between the altar and the temple. Yes, I say to you, it shall be required of this generation. Woe to you, lawyers, for you have taken away the key of knowledge. You did not enter in yourselves those who were entering, and you hindered. And he said these things to them. The scribes and the Pharisees began to exalt from vehemently and cross-examine him about many things, lying in wait for him and seeking him to catch him in something he might say, that he might accuse him.
The model prayer. Who's 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 the one? Yeah, on like the first part, on the first chapter. Like, and of course, these are actors. So who is the being that's basically saying when you pray, say this? Because it can't be God. So what being is doing this?
Well, I mean, the being that came to the face of the earth through a virgin. So Satan saying it.
So okay, so
Flesh, yes.
okay, so to that point, I do agree. Now, easy. Do
Yeah.
you think Mary was a virgin?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Somebody was clapping them cheeks. Sorry, just saying.
Well, I mean, well, I mean, rape. They were raping, but yeah, you can. But because I mean, if you're a disciple, what do you mean teach you how to pray? And my thing is too, just the word like pray. What are you praying on? What are you praying for?
Show his disciples how to pray, supposedly already, when they went up to the mountain.
But my thing is, if you're going up to the mountain to learn how to pray, then you never seen prayer before. Because if God itself, the Almighty, is showing anybody how to do ignorance, how can you see that? If God is blind to God, how can God see itself?
To say is, I mean, you're basically praying to your higher self, like you're almost speaking to your higher self, basically.
Like talking in the mirror.
Hmm.
Yeah, that, like
Hmm.
speak something into existence.
Hmm.
Basically, that's basically. That's
But if you don't believe what you're speaking is within you,
What's the
do
point?
you actually believe it?
What's the point?
Or are you just speaking?
I think people are just
yes.
speaking
Say that.
because
Yes.
people don't want to sit in silence. My thing is, if you're going to pray, at least do it in silence because at least you're confident in what you're praying for. Because if you're praying for something, that means you think you have a lack of. How can God have a lack of anything that you create? How can a creator have nothing when you have everything in front of you? You just can't see it, but it's
Right.
there in a different dimension.
No facts.
Ain't
Because
no,
again, you pray
yeah.
to receive something. Like you said, pray because you feel like you have a lack of something or you're trying to receive something. But it's also what you said, like how can you pray for something when the person you're this entity you're praying to never lacks? Like does
Ever.
having something.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, can you really fault people for not believing something they, I mean, that's just like saying,
Yeah.
okay, let's say, I'm trying to think of a scenario that bitch ain't doing that. Okay, let's just say you and your homegirls or whatever, y'all go out and she says, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for this. All right, I got y'all. You get ready to walk out, and then the waiters come running back to you like, yo, ain't nobody pay for something, but what you saw or what you didn't see, you believe what somebody told you. So what I'm saying is like the fact that people always are gonna believe what other people say. Hey, if you pray and do this, you'll get this. You'll do this. This will happen. But if nothing happens, can you be wrong for them not believing?
They're wrong.
For them not to believe it's not like people want instant gratification. That's just how society is. Humans are just like that. If you talking to somebody, you want to see that they're actually into you automatically, because if they're not, then you're wasting their time. So it's like people feel the same way sometimes when it comes to the almighty creator. It's like, I'm not getting it right now, so why should I believe? You want me to kneel down, pray for you, go to this church, have no other gods before you automatically. But you haven't shown me nothing yet. But my life is enough. But people don't look at it like that. You breathing is enough. You're able to have conversations with other people is enough. But that's not enough for society because we always want more. We get a girl, she got something, but she ain't got all that BBL, big boot, I don't want her. But damn, what if she got a great heart? I don't want her. Damn, dude over here, he ain't got no money, but he can provide if he needs you mentally, but he still needs help being stable as far as money wise. So are you willing to help him out? Nah, he ain't good enough. He ain't got that bread. He ain't got that money. He got no motion in his life. But what his motion is unseen, and you gotta see it yourself and to believe it. That's another thing people gotta understand, even when it comes to the Almighty. Just because, like we've been saying, Sister Kev can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. It's not gonna happen on your time.
But
But
it's
again, like
there.
y'all always say, what is time?
It doesn't exist. People have to transcend that. That's why if the human modification can transcend time mentally, there's no point of praying because every day your life is the affirmation. Like that's why I figure like once people get into alignment and affirmation, you speak into existence what you want because you see it daily. So you don't just say from one day out the year, oh well, I want this, so I want it, I want it. Okay, cool, you want it, but you're not working hard for it. How can you want something? How can you pray for something, desire something, and you're on your ass? You have to go and get it. It's there for you. It's saying, hey, I'm here. Do you want to come get me? Like, and the thing is, hard work, and I mean, basically working hard for yourself to get what you want is free. You don't have to put much energy into it, but that's a lie, energetically. So if you need that energy, why are you praying for more energy? That means you're elite, so you can't get what you want. If you're praying on what you want, it's running away from you. So why chase it? God never taught us that. Why would I pray for what's running away from me? I will never see it ever. And if it's there, it's gonna slip right through my hands. So I can't even savor the moment. Nah, I'd rather be grateful right now for nothing. Because then everything that you want will be right in your hands and they'll say, hey, I've been thinking about you. Oh shit, I didn't even know you were here. No, you deserve that. That's why you acting delusional, but you know it's right there. But stop seeking, stop yearning for it. You don't need anything. You have everything. Desire nothing. Desire kills. Like fuck a Christmas. Every day is the gift. That's why we're cursed.
Okay. All right.
That shit crazy.
That was bad. Yeah.
Well, start playing the drums. Easy. I was lit.
No, it's just ridiculous. Like people are
They did it. That's great.
people are ridiculous. Like it's just crazy. Like to be delusional, it's our fault. It's our fault. Like even just that prayer.
Like we've been brainwashed all these years, like generational wise too. Cause like we've all had grandmothers in our lives. I don't know but the generation, of grandmothers, they all prayed. They all really believed. They all seen things.
That's a damn shame. I can't go against what they see, but it's just like if you don't have a backbone to say, what I'm listening to right now just does not make sense. But then people can't understand distortion. So it's not meant for them to question. People cannot question their comfortability or their comfortability. That's why it feels so good to be asleep because you don't even know that you're asleep. How can somebody know? How can a slave know that they are enslaved when they don't know what slavery looks like?
And a lot of times, some people in society are comfortable being uncomfortable.
I'd rather be uncomfortable 24/7. Because then you can see through the hypnotism that you're about to find comfort in. You gotta always question it. Why is this comfortable? Nah, let's keep working.
Exactly.
Let's keep working.
Get comfortable. There's nothing to look forward to.
No.
You have nothing to look forward to. Then
That's when the shit gets stagnant, boring. Like, no.
That's why I feel like once people get like a lot of money and they just like they keep doing the mundane routine to maintain it, I just feel like you lose yourself because it's like I don't know. I feel like just consuming or accumulating a lot of money after a while, it's like, what are you doing for you besides getting the currency? Yeah, you got what you want and you're fulfilled, but what about you? You have everything that you want.
Talks about, eating that paper, grinding, doing all that, whatever you got to do.
It's a fake lifestyle.
People gravitate to that though. They want the nice things. They want that good life. They want to be able to wake up in a $1 million crib. I don't know why, but shit, people do.
Right, and the thing is, it's commercialized. I feel like everything is advertised to us. So when people hear like you had, not even you had to, but when they see the imageries like symbolism or sigils or whatever, when they see the symbolism in the videos or on Instagram or Twitter, whatever, it's like people who don't have anything, they're like, man, look at that house. I need that. The cars, I need that. But it's like you don't know what they did to get that. And it's a fallacy. They're renting that. And realistically, it's not even there. So why would you want what you can't even have, nor obtain? Because the moment you get, yeah, go ahead. Exactly, because exactly. And you still have to owe it. You have to owe back in. You got to pay them back.
all on borrowed time. You can't own anything when you're on borrowed.
Everything is borrowed. We don't own shit. We don't even own our own life or our own name. Somebody gave us a name that somebody else already had. Like people, right? People can fucking research your address if they wanted to out of thin air and pull up whenever. Like there's man,
That's a scary thing.
it is.
Look at that. Yeah.
No, it is. Hey, people will pull up. They're like, this shit is man.
It'll
No,
be a sad thing, but it's gonna be an example out there.
like man. And he said to them, "What's your view? You should have a friend and go to him and go." Yeah.
Understand what you have instead of seeing see the glass as half full instead of half empty. Why people see the glass as half empty? Like they always need more and more and more. Have enough of what you need.
See, that saying, I love that saying, but see, I just want to kind of tweak it a little bit. Because, okay, so say if you present your own glass being you and you fill it up yourself with what you want to be for you to become, like, what type of liquids would you fill yourself up to be a better person? Would you be more, would you be more loving? Would you have some type of hatred? I mean, people have all these type of emotions,
The
so,
balance of everything. Balance of everything. We have a little bit of every emotion. I think.
but what emotion would overtake you as far as how much of that cup would be filled with your ego?
The whole thing, then, if that's the case.
Yeah, we all got ego. That makes sense.
So how do we dilute that?
You don't. You have to let it free itself. Like simply watch it. I feel like the ego does not know it's an ego. I feel like it's just like a mechanism or a tool that transparency watches us use. Like, because we are our own users. Like, to even wake up and get to the day, we're using our ego because the ego simply does not know what's going on. We tell it what to do, we tell it what to see, we tell it what to say. Like, the ego controls what we think life is, and we don't know what that is. People tell us what grass and bread is, and juice and orange, like what TV. People tell us these things, but does the ego know that? It never knew that.
The ego only knows as much as you give it access to.
And that's why people are teaching, which is mind control. When did infinity need to be taught by a teacher? That's teaching itself its own infinity. How the fuck can infinity teach infinity?
You're gonna teach if a teacher's still learning.
Exactly. You are a student as well, and I'm learning from you. Got it.
So there should be no such thing as teacher.
No, no, there should be nothing, there should be no school at all whatsoever. Because in the afterlife, does any of this shit that we learn matter? It does not. There's nothing there. So how can you be judged when you did nothing in the first place? That's what blows my mind. How can you be judged when you did nothing? You were never born, so how can you go to hell? How can you go to heaven when you're not even in both? You're like we have no form. So how can you be punished for that?
And if we were already born within sin, no sin is greater than another sin. So why would we be punished? Why would we be judged?
When sin does not know what it's sinning against. I think if sin knew itself, it would laugh and say, "That's me." Couldn't be. What, you appalled because you lied to yourself? It's crazy. Like sin knows it doesn't fucking exist. Sin is basically a comedian. And
The
people,
default program.
exactly. And people still pay for that. And it's free.
Yeah, something we do every day.
That's why it's like, yeah, like what you gonna do? Keep apologizing, going to church for what you gonna keep doing? The moment you ask for forgiveness, you just sinned. Because you're talking, you're thinking. That is a that's a basic sin. The moment you put food to your mouth.
I would like one after the break.
I mean, it's exactly so if you're gonna do that, why beat yourself up? Do it.
Promise you are.
Exact. Thank you. Exactly. Don't change who you are. That's a sin. Fuck that. That is the biggest sin to change what you know you are. No, that's fucking insane to me. Like, that's bad. Yeah. Even when
Is there a reason for apologies? What does apologies mean then?
an apology, it can only mean something if you really mean it without the words.
Some of these apologies are fake.
Yes.
Like you can just tell.
Yes.
I mean, some people can. It's just how people present their apology. A lot of
Yep.
times, you can just be like,
Yep. Yep.
"Want to say that?" Like you done read that from Chat GBT or some shit like
Yep.
that.
Correct. Yep. Good shit. Yep.
With it, or do you be real? Be the authentic you. You know, if you don't feel like you really, vibe with how I approach the situation or whatever, bring me that type of energy. Don't fake it.
Come on.
What are you faking it for? I'm not nobody special. I'm just me. Be you.
And if you can't do that, then there's no point of us hanging out. You can't even vibrate with yourself.
Why do I even know you? Like,
Exactly.
but A lot of people are just so recycled out here. I don't get it.
Reanimated.
Everybody want to look a certain way, have a certain thing. Like, fuck it. No.
And even sound the same, yeah.
Been on the game,
Look the same, sound the same BBL, same lashes. Like, damn.
Even think the same. Once I seen people doing the same moves in 2K, that's when I knew like, yeah, this is AI now. Same Lonzo, Kimba, D-Bug, Scotty. Like, bro, my God.
Dude was at whatever, like they spitting on their controller or some shit.
Mhm.
I hear that from everybody. I'm like, first of all, you don't even do it correctly, and second of all, you probably spitting on yourself or somebody else. So let's do better. Like that's not fair to society. Stop it. I don't get it. I
Clones.
understand. I thought it was a breathing mechanism too. There's a lot that I didn't understand with that whole thing. Like I don't get it. Well, why do they do that? I'm sorry to put this in the Bible study, but it was so weird to me. I hear it multiple times from different people.
Be like the huss sound, like huss, like
yeah, every time they dribble, and it don't even be like as they dribble type of huss, and it's like huss, and nigga did one dribble.
That's supposed to be towards football, though. I usually hear football players doing that. So why is a hooper doing that? Or a basketball player, my bad. Because everybody ain't a hooper. So
I just thought that was something that I don't know. I'm weird. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm weird because I just didn't. I don't hear nobody do that in real. Ain't nobody spitting on no nigga or no ball when they playing in the rec saying, "Oh, nigga, what?" Like, just I don't know. It's
unless
just
I guess it's for like attack. I don't know what
or either, but a lot of them too streaming. A lot of them are streaming. So I feel like they're catering to a certain audience through a sound. I feel like now people want to just start overreacting to shit, which is really strange.
Huss now has a logo. I mean,
See? Because all you gotta do is just do something that's trendy, do something that people can repeat 24/7, you made it.
it's like 6'7".
Oh yeah, I made sure our kids don't. You say that shit, you gonna have time. They already know. I don't want to hear that. Like that shit right there is just even more, man.
Now that's going viral. There's always something.
And it's just like, but why?
Char, I'm lost. What happened?
No,
What happened?
the thing, the celebration where he put his finger in Brunson's butt.
Yeah.
Ronnie said he's gonna add that to 2K. I mean, that's crazy. Why would you even think
Are they gonna add everything in that photo? Like,
there might be a new
they have that same celebration already in 2K.
But my
I've seen
thing
it before.
is, but why comment on that? Yeah, like that's an update, Ronnie. You're not gonna update the cheating. You just okay.
2K playing in Ronnie's butt. A
Sure.
nigga that lame
Or
want that shit done to him. What?
I mean, I was gonna say a lot of these people that get the 2K logos and who are famous from that, they getting their butt played with too.
Yeah, why they all playing in butts? The booty hole village. Like, what the heck?
That's the thing. I feel like, see, that's the thing. When you keep asking, seeking, and knocking, you'll find what you're looking for. You'll find out.
Yeah, that is fair.
Like
These
these,
are people saying he's redacted, but everybody's copying. Everybody wants to be like that. It's cool.
I mean, shit, ask Tyson that. Prime example in the streaming world.
Crazy.
It's a nasty, disgusting world. It's like they're basically fucking. I feel like Diddy's like a prime example of like a fucked mentality. Just fucking other minds, just cause. Let's put that it.
Pathetic.
So I said you asking.
We need to just bleach the world or just rebuild. Like, we need to start over.
Uh,
No, we need to. Like,
she'll be fucked up. If you get, because the thing is, if we have an ego again, there's always that it takes one person that's gonna think differently. They're gonna justify their thoughts. They're gonna come up with excuses. People going,
civil building or not.
so then
Because
there
people
ain't no point.
put a whole foundation of a home in front of them still have a problem. So either or is still going to be an issue, but at least at this point, egos have to humble themselves because at this point you need the other person to help you.
Nah, people don't want to be humble. That's why people are just they're try people are going to try hard now in life because nobody wants to be just seen as less than. Nobody wants to be forgotten about. But it's like,
Sure, you
I think that's the point though. That's what I really think the point is though. You had to be forgotten about because what was your name before you were named? Well, you can't hold on to a person. They were never here because they are you. So
His memories.
so why sell exactly? Like why even sell your morals just for a temporary illusion? Shit nasty.
asking materialistic things for love, dangerous.
Even sacrificing family, friends, animals,
That's the
The animals.
even the goats. Goat, sheep, lamb,
that's
bison. Yeah. A house divided cannot. I mean,
whole Jesus Christ spiritual being was a sacrifice too. Whole crucifixion was a sacrifice. Crazy.
and I feel like too, I feel like that was to sacrifice the intuition, so that now the man had no choice but to use logic. And then I think he fell so deep in the logic that he ended up assaulting the woman's feelings in her form of logic that her intuition was guiding her with. And the man did not like that. So he told a story and then inverted it through her perception. I feel like that crucifixion story just goes beyond like just the cross and how like we just
Yeah,
all crucified just on both perspectives of masculine and feminine.
yeah, facts.
Mm. Let's see.
Mommy.
A house divided cannot stand. Duh.
So we
But
talked about spiritual light versus spiritual
on which one?
darkness.
Oh, I didn't see that.
The lamp and the
Oh, the
light.
lamp of the body. Yeah.
Basically, like
Mm.
the light versus being spiritually darkened. Let's see what verses are going.
Oh my God.
He who follows me is spiritual. Take heed thereof, verse 35. Take heed thereof that the light which is in thee be not darkness. If thy whole body therefore be full of light, having no part dark, the whole shall be full of light, and with bright shining of a candle doth bring thee light.
But don't you have dark spots in a fully lit spot? Like, don't you even like if you go to a store and they have cameras everywhere? There's sometimes blind spots, right?
Yes.
So you're saying can there be darkness within light? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, there can be.
Yes, it can.
I feel like that can be the fuel for the light to grow brighter.
And exactly, this is why the light even wants to exist in the first place because it wanted change from what the shadow showed it being. That's why the being of light wanted to reflect what the shadow cannot show, but the shadow will still show itself in the brightest of days.
That makes sense.
And I feel like too, the body is full of light, and I feel like light could be because it basically enlightenment. Because no matter what, you're gonna always have that darkness, but just being healthier, better words, better thoughts, better emotions is better control of yourself. The body becomes more light, but the darkness will still be there. It's not going, your shadow will never leave you. It's always there.
You gotta learn how to tame that darkness. That's it.
Yes,
That's it.
when to let it loose and when to cage it. You have to.
Clean that bit. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we
it.
have, I mean, us in general as a body, we have two sides of us, the light and the dark side.
Exactly. And that's why it was like, but when your eye is bad, your body also is full of darkness. So basically that line right there, discernment. If you lack discernment, then your body is full of darkness. And if that's the case, the person can't understand who they're being in the moment because they have something controlling their light perspective. That's why they're stuck in the darkest part of their mind. It's like climbing a mountain with no help. I mean, mm, for you little men with burdens hard to bear. And I just feel like too, even because it's like on verse 46, when the being is talking to them, it's like you're making them feel less than, like saying, woe to you for doing this and that. For you low men with burdens hard to bear, and you yourselves do not touch the burdens with one of your fingers. But it's like, whoever this figure is, you're the reason why they're thinking that way. So who's really at fault?
And know that they might still do it because you say curiosity killed the cat. When you tell somebody not to do something, that's what they do it.
Yeah,
So it's
like,
almost like a
yeah.
reverse psychology is trying to get them to not do it, but make them do it in the
Manipulation.
yeah,
That's another
in the
form of it.
right.
Yep, another form of
Right.
manipulation. Why can I not eat this fruit from this tree? It's forbidden. Who said it was forbidden? God did.
But you food everywhere else. I can't eat this shit. Why? What's wrong with it?
Why?
What's good about it? Why do you have a tree of it?
And curiosity will make you want to find out.
Yeah, because at the same time, why are you letting this grow if it's bad for us?
Why? Exactly. Just cut it down.
I think you see to test our decision making. See, but again,
One tree? Yeah, I can only imagine how many fruits and all this shit was around. But this one fruit, quote unquote, we can't eat it, but yet we're eating it today as humans again. And this is the main thing that doctors say is the most healthiest thing for us. An apple a day keeps the doctor. Really?
They don't say it for no reason.
But in the Bible, he was forbidden to eat it. Why are we
I
eating
mean, it was from the tree of knowledge. So I guess were we not supposed to obtain knowledge?
what made it the tree of knowledge?
The
In the sense
perception,
that's why. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I would say the perception attached to the branches. I feel like I feel like awareness itself turned form into nature, into life that gave us a new refreshment of I would say more intelligence to bear, or the element, because basically, like the air or water that we're breathing in is technically consciousness. So if we're breathing this in and there's fruit attached to it, then we can only get higher. No pun intended. So if somebody says, "Hey, don't eat from that," then they're not high enough, and they're afraid of getting higher because they're eating healthier. So why not kill for sport and for enjoyment? Kill the boars, the pigs, the sheep, kill the cows. And when you consume more blood, more flesh, now it's like you're in your instincts. All you can do is just, you can't rationalize the thoughts that are telling you to keep on doing what you're doing. But now we got this forbidden fruit. You eat this, you're afraid because I'm absorbing my own perception. And you want me to get away from that because it'll make me question what I've been submitting to. But how is that a problem? What's forbidden about that? So we can't get kicked out of eating them. We just basically, our thoughts kicked us out, ourselves out. We were thinking too much. We became too opinionated. So I feel like no human became wise. We just became more opinionated. And that was noisy.
What's made us become who we are? I think it's who he is.
Ah, but says who? Because I agree, but what does that mean, Easy? If you are not your thoughts, how can you become your thoughts?
You say a thought is what brought us here in the first place.
Uh-huh. Yes. So how powerful is that thought?
Very, very powerful.
So
Thoughtless thought. It was a thoughtless thought. A lot.
exactly.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Continue with
Yeah,
that.
continue.
I'm not, go ahead.
But she's right. It's a thoughtless thought. So if a thoughtless thought controls our thoughts, who's in control?
Easy.
Both of you.
Hey,
To the mind.
Oh, the mind. So the mind controls you?
Mind control.
So you let your mind control you?
No.
Ah, but who's talking easy?
the mind. Oh,
Oh no.
Because
sorry,
easy,
that
the
was.
person that's watching easy would never answer that question. So,
So the question? Yeah, I don't think easy. No, easy.
Is that
Oh,
does that question even have an answer?
hmm.
no. Oh,
So easy. Who's in control of your mind?
nobody.
There we
Oh, yeah,
go.
sorry. Oh, my bad. Look, keep swearing. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you fully control your mind?
No.
Can you put yourself under hypnosis? Can you do it yourself?
Yes.
What hypnosis?
Hypnosis. Can you put yourself under hypnosis by yourself?
Yes. So like somebody who,
You talking to me? My bad. Okay. Yeah, not you, DJ.
oh,
The average individual. Could they put themselves under that shit?
I've never
Could
seen
they?
that. It's
yes, they do it every day. Because like for,
Says, please, sir.
okay, fuck.
Being right now. Thank you. All right. DJ. I'm not talking to you, Darius. All right, just DJ. DJ, how you doing? So, are you able to? I don't know.
Will you be able to put yourself under hypnosis?
Yeah, would you be able to? Just as a regular everyday person, not knowing what you know now. You know nothing. You just came into this world, you 20 something, you don't care about anything, you don't look up in the news, you don't know nothing. Can you put yourself under the hypnosis without knowing anything of how to do it?
Yes, because I'll be in it.
All right. All right.
No, no,
Easy.
no. Yeah, go ahead.
Huh?
under sleeping.
Yes.
Hypnosis.
Is it? Is it? I never knew that.
Because
Well, hypnosis is being put to sleep, so it is. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, we do it every now. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
All right. Cool. All right. Never mind. Fuck that question.
but I feel
Go
like,
ahead. Easy.
but no, even if you are born like, because we are born unconscious, I feel like it's hard for an average person to even know their own hypnotism. That's how strong it can be, because they wouldn't know how to break away from it. So they'll be blind their whole life. Even somebody who knows it all, quote unquote, they would still be blind too. So Solomon could not know anything.
Sis.
Yeah, oh yes, for sure. For sure. Love can make people do some dangerous shit.
Facts.
People, man, in the name of love, people will, man, no. Love is so dangerous. People give birth to it and then kill it because the love was too much. People gave birth to a God, loved it so much they had to give it away. They trafficked God and killed it, and then blamed somebody else and not them.
Not Almighty was trafficked first.
Oh yeah, talking about some Virgin Mary this and that. What? Man, be honest, man. That girl was raped. Stop it. Stop it. That child came into this world, seen the poverty it was in, seen what it was going through. All it did was just ask questions. Mom, who's my dad? Your dad's not a being. Hmm, not a being, you say. All of a sudden now, you start moving different.
Not father. He was like, "Isn't Joseph your father?" He was like, "No, my other heavenly father." Yeah,
Exactly.
that explains.
Ain't your damn parents. Once you know your parents are not your parents, oh yeah, you're not from here. What do you mean? Your birth giver is not your parents? Hey, everybody out there who's listening, yeah, your mom and dad are not your mom and dad. They never gave birth to you. You are their parents. Sorry to tell you that. We are their burdens. That's why we were born. Because they couldn't sit with themselves. And now here we are, enjoying their suffering.
No. One time them away from not being born. Oh.
You know?
Right. Huh?
And what's really crazy, no, I would say, because I remember we had a conversation about choice. And I always thought too, after free will, I was like, okay, yeah, choice, choice. But then I said, wait a minute. You really don't have a fucking choice. Because if we are the lower perspective of God or quote unquote God, no matter where you go, what you do, it's going to be. You can't choose anything because it's been done. So we will always be in control forever. And we can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to love it. That shit
The
don't,
choices don't exist.
no. And that shit getting so deep, my mind can't even comprehend what the hell I even asked myself. Because how can your choices choose better?
I don't know.
Our our choices don't even know what choice to make. So how can we choose what's best?
Still choose.
That's why a lot of people make bad choices every day.
It's too easy. No pun intended.
Yep. No contact. Yeah. That's,
It's a damn shame, bro. Like, cause how do you conceptualize the before? Like, but then if you choose not to choose, then you're not playing the game. So that's boring though. So would you not come back to the game?
yeah. Basic.
So you enjoy suffering in the mind?
I mean, if you think about it,
That's
some
insane.
people, but think about it, some people have entertainment within their suffering a lot of times. Because you see why people enjoy laughter when they're suffering and enjoy certain things while they're
Boxing.
suffering. Huh? What'd you say? I'm lost.
No, I was saying like boxing, because like people enjoy their suffering. So like when people are throwing haymakers at their skulls and shit, or football, or American football, yeah, people enjoy that. People enjoy. Yeah.
He played nigga, taking their sticks out, beating niggas up for no reason, niggas on the basketball court. And like people take out their angers in different ways to balance it out
Yeah.
for them to be sane to an extent. Because if one person does the wrong thing to that individual, they are no longer them. They don't even know who they are.
So realistically, entertainers, actors, all these media trained personas really are planted in people's view on the television screen just so that they can be entertained by what they may go insane with one day, but their sanity is intact because they're watching their form of entertainment after they're suffering after work. So to work on themselves, they go into their illusion or their hypnotism through entertainment.
I think an actor is no different from a content creator.
There's no difference.
Same thing.
I feel like the best actors are the ones that don't have to act. They're just basically being. You can't get them a script.
Hate scripts. I really do. That's just me personally. From what I've noticed, like from what I have went through, I just hate scripts. That's just me.
It's
I'd rather be
yeah.
really, really, really authentic with it. Like, let me bring out my personality within this thing. You know, I don't want to have somebody else generated personality through these words that I'm speaking. But that's
Exactly.
just me.
Let things come from you. You can always have a tool or a medium, but your intuition knows best. Speak from the heart. That's all that matters.
I'm going that voice acting thing because there was too much shit was going on, and I could feel it, and I didn't want to feel it anymore. I felt like I was drained, but at the same time, still learning a little bit so that I could
Right.
just to be better on my next, time that I do this. Make better choices. So it was a great learning experience.
But can you say acting ruined society?
So what do you say?
That acting ruins society.
Acting ruined society. Everybody's
No,
and
because let's say this. Easy, do you have a favorite movie?
yes.
There you go. Like acting has its ways to help entertain people throughout their lives. Just like you just stated, you have a favorite movie.
What's real if everybody's acting?
Nothing.
Nothing. If we're all in an illusion in the first place, nothing is real.
And if we can all agree with that collectively, the world will be a better place. At least we're aware of the entertainment.
Right.
But that's the biggest issue that we have. People are not aware of what's really going on through the entertainment industry.
Like big Muffet babies. Like this shit ain't real, man. Like
it's like a cover up to cover up what's really real.
Yes.
He's acting.
Yeah. It's like a blanket over higher layers.
Yeah.
In that industry or that realm of ours.
but I'm still keep stabbing you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'll cover that bandage up or that wound up, and then I'll just keep stabbing you.
That's it. So
Or it's like getting a tattoo. A large one is just taking hours. People enjoy that little feeling of a needle.
I don't know why, because when I got this cross on my rib, man, I wanted to punch that nigga because that shit hurt. Because he kept hitting the bone, and I damn near cried. I had to make him stop at least 3 or 4 times. It took longer than it was supposed to. But that shit was just mad close to some bones, and I wasn't trying to, but I got it done, but still. I ain't want him to shade it in. Nigga, the cross is enough. But yeah. But yeah, sorry. I'm talking right.
Don't do that. I mean, this verse, once again, it ain't really help us in any bit. Because as we know, Lucifer is still over here just casting more masonry upon these people, dividing people. Like, also, yeah, even go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Because
ahead.
it was on
I'll end it.
it was on verse 18. If Satan also is divided against himself, how will his kingdom stand? When is Satan in the kingdom? If Satan does not exist.
It will make him exist every day.
But when, like he just stated, how did he, how did this being all of a sudden get the kingdom?
How?
Same thing the Almighty has.
Why?
Niggas bump beds, God in the saint. Let me find out. I don't know.
She said, you said God got a bug bed? She said God got a bug bed. That's actually creative though. Because basically God is sleeping with himself.
Giving him power. So.
Exactly.
Sleeping in a bump bed because it's the being on top of a being and it's the same person.
Literally.
Right?
Sleeping with yourself.
Yeah. You give something enough power, it's gonna eventually have a king. So yeah.
What a damn shame. So yeah, people are tricked by their own identification with their thoughts. So their thoughts bring them back to life.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
I say it's not good to think too much.
No, that is coming from overthinker. That is true. That's why at some point you have to cut the mind off and go to bed. Just go to bed.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is. It is. It is. Your thought.
Chill.
Your mind. Yo. Your mind. It's hard to sleep when you overthinking about the things that you think you see. It's different. And if people aren't really, that's why I feel like too, the moment people have that bond with the Almighty Creator, I don't think there is sleep anymore. Like you can have your rest and all that, but when you get up, evil is at play. There is no resting. You have to keep working, keep going. Evil works 24/7. We don't got time to rest. While we resting and shit, putting our head on our pillow, we got the fans on, everything good in our house, but people getting trafficked, traumatized, shot, stabbed, people fighting for their lives, and we just thank you all, man.
I mean, see,
Which we can't help. We can't help. We cannot help that. But it's just like, I mean, I want to help the world. The people who really go through some shit, they deserve that. The people who don't get food, we get meals. These people haven't even ate a meal. I don't know how long.
I mean, I feel like the homeless deserve a good meal, not just from anybody either,
That
because not
is.
everybody can cook.
Yeah.
And homeless people or just any person in general deserves a honestly good meal, not just
And
something.
a home.
Huh?
If they want one, though, because we can't force them, but they want a home and a meal, they deserve that.
But at the same time, the way you can make them feel like they're at home is a good meal too. You
Yeah,
got
because
to make
yeah,
it the closest.
because they want to be right. They want to be outside of nature. That's them, and that's why I wish people would stop trying to force beings to be in a home. They don't want to be enclosed in a system. They want to be out in nature. Let them. It's okay. But at least warm the food up. Make sure it's seasoned right. Make sure it's good. They got some water. Like, take care of the people.
It's like, damn, we serving them food that's gonna kill them just like us.
Yeah, like why serve
That's
a
the life.
homeless person people? Like, yeah, why serve a homeless person pizza or like a hot dog or a burger? Like, get them something that's full and they can also be like, man, they can like reconsider their thoughts.
Versus any fruit,
Ever,
vegetables.
ever.
Never seen that.
I've seen people get a shitload of box of pizzas though to the homeless, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
And make them dance and shit
Put
all
them on
right.
camera. I hate that shit. When you put a homeless person on camera, it's like for some views, that shit's lame. That's like I get it. If you were like streaming whatever, you just happen to stumble across one, got it. But if you just go and you just go to a homeless place or whatever, you just like, yeah, here's what I'm doing today, y'all. Feeding up, you're lame. That's so weird.
Certain parts where
No.
homeless people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So food, do something for me for this food.
Come
Like
on.
what?
Come on, man. Like, why are you interviewing this person in the afternoon? Like, leave them alone, bro. Leave them alone. Like, cut the camera off, bro. Be in reality. That shit's so lame. Social media is a virus. I mean, overall, this verse was ass too. I'm good. Cause now the shit too easy. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, we don't even go through the verses no more because they ain't talking about shit. Niggas talking about lawyers and Pharisees, the lamp of the body. Like, nigga, we know.
We know it's crazy.
We know this shit. Over here lying, 3 loaves of bread, keep asking, seeking, and knocking. What do you mean? Why would I ask for anything from you? So wait a minute, guy, you can't provide me freedom? I need permission? Oh no. Oh my God, I'm praying to an authority figure. That's crazy as fuck. I need to ask you for permission to seek more freedom. Nah,
What you do with your friends?
nah, man, nah. Hey, mom, can I get some juice? Yeah, go ahead. What the? This my juice too. I ain't paid, but this my juice too.
They pay us.
You feel me? Like, come on, man. Some bullshit.
You good?
Yeah, just fuck
Sorry.
religion, fuck Luciferianism, fuck Freemasonry, and anybody who is religious, fuck your feelings because you won't debate about what's really being told to you, and that's okay. So if this Bible verse made you believe in anything, you're delusional. I'm gonna end on that.
Oh,
Also, great reading as well.
you contradicting everything you yeah.
Even though I lied, still tell the truth. And
Yep.
there was some truth in that. It was great reading. It's all right.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
That's very close.
All right.
Almighty, we thank you. Time, endless hour, minute, second in your presence. We thank Lord for understanding that you have bestowed upon us to understand better ourselves. pray for the rest of the night, continue to protect it.
Thank you, Heavenly
Yeah,
Father.
yeah. I don't know if he.
Oh, was he done?
That's it. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, because I heard the
Okay.
pause. You know, easy make a pause. He done. So, yeah, okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, again. Appreciate you. I love you. Okay.
So to anybody out there, if y'all enjoyed this, we appreciate y'all. I appreciate you all. And
Troy, if you ain't learned shit from it, but I bet you know something about it, though. You like that, DJ? No, that fit.
we we appre- we appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening and have a great, wonderful night.
Love y'all. Stay amazing.